Before we begin, please click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As he commits to ending homelessness, Prince William discloses his extensive real estate holdings in an attempt to eradicate homelessness in Britain. Prince William, who is the largest private landowner in the country, has vowed to construct residences on the land he inherited from King Charles. According to Prince William, he will definitely construct social housing on the property bestowed upon him by the king. The prince stated that he is embarking on a substantial project to combat homelessness in Britain in his inaugural interview as the Prince of Wales. He claimed that when asked if there were any intentions to utilize palaces from the Duchy of Cornwall to support his mission, he provided an articulate non-response, and Royan Nicka, the royal editor of the Sunday Times, received that reply. However, when queried about the existence of duchy plans for affordable housing, he responded, "Absolutely, affordable housing. When it is prepared, you will witness it. I advocate for it where I can, despite not being an expert in policy." Express.co.uk examines King's potential future property portfolio, which may include social housing. The private estate was established by Edward II in 1337 to grant independence to his son and heir, Prince Edward. Upon the death of Queen Elizabeth, William became the largest private landowner in Britain when he inherited the duchy from King Charles. King Charles assumed ownership of the estate at the age of 21. With assets worth £1.2 billion and spanning 130,000 acres across 23 counties, from Devon to Kent and Carmarthenshire to Nottinghamshire, it possesses a substantial landholding. A significant portion of the estate, which encompasses counties in both England and Wales, consists of farmland. All 21 of the estate's farms are currently leased to tenants. In addition to commercial estates, woodlands, rivers, and nearly a third of Dartmoor National Park, the duchy also includes Dartmoor Prison. Within the national park, there are 50 residences, 5 pubs, 4 hotels, and small workshops. Regarding properties relevant to William's ambitious plan, the duchy owns 23 houses and 16 apartments in London's Kennington. The duchy is also expanding the renowned Cornwall town of Newquay, Nansloden, which could also be beneficial. According to reports, 30% of the 4,000 units planned for Nansloden will be affordable housing, but construction will not be completed for another 20 years. Charles initiated a project that William started more than 30 years ago. He established Poundbury, a 250-acre mixed-use development that extends from Dorchester, Dorset in 1994. Poundbury includes low-cost rental and shared ownership homes. The Duchy of Cornwall also possesses some unusual assets, including the Oval Cricket Stadium in the heart of London, which the Surrey County cricket team has been leasing since 1874. The estate encompasses various businesses, including the garden centre and vacation rental complex Duchy Nursery. According to the Duchy's annual accounts, which were exposed by The Guardian last year, Charles received £21 million in the year ending March 2022, indicating that the estate is quite profitable. King needs to give Kate a promotion right now to put an end to her disqualification from the Order of the Garter. As the only senior working royal who did not don ceremonial robes and actively participate in the day's festivities, Kate, the Princess of Wales, stood out noticeably at today's Order of the Garter ceremony. Kate, the Princess of Wales, could not partake in today's service and parade as she has not yet been formally installed as a royal lady of the Order of the Garter. The majority of senior working royals were present in large numbers for the customary event, while she stood and watched alongside Sophie from the sidelines in her white and black polka-dot Alessandra rich ensemble. Queen Camille honored Queen Camille with the distinction last June, making her the latest member of the esteemed order. And now it is time for King Charles to officially appoint his future daughter-in-law, who will serve as queen to the order. Despite her significant position within the royal hierarchy, her exclusion from one of the most revered events in the royal calendar sets her apart and gives the impression that she is an outsider to the royal family. Given that she is now the Princess of Wales and that she and William have assumed increased responsibilities due to other royals stepping back from their royal duties, her appointment to the Order of the Garter is entirely appropriate. There is precedent for the spouse of the king and heir to be invested into the order, even though the honor is typically reserved for royals born into the royal family rather than those who marry into it like Kate. As previously mentioned, Queen Camille was installed prior to King Charles ascending the throne, and before that, Prince Philip was made a Knight of the Order of the Garter in 1948, the year following their marriage as the successor to the throne. It took Elizabeth another 4 years to become the monarch. Just days after her husband King George V I unexpectedly ascended to the throne following his elder brother Edward VEI's shocking abdication, the late Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, was admitted to the order. However, Kate, the future Queen Consort, has yet to receive an invitation to join the most illustrious and senior order of chivalry in Britain. Additionally, there is no limit on the number of royal members of the order, and they are not included in the maximum of 24 members. Even with the inclusion of the two newest members, Baroness Ashton and Lord Patten, the current membership falls 5 short of the maximum. Given her dedicated efforts as a senior member of the royal family, Kate deserves to be appointed to the Order of the Garter. She has supported groundbreaking work in early childhood and spearheaded campaigns for significant causes, including sports and mental health charities. Since the passing of the late Queen, the Princess of Wales has also stepped up and assumed greater responsibilities due to the reduced number of working royals within the firm following Harry and Meghan's departure and Andrew's forced resignation. Considering that Kate consistently tops royal polls, it is likely that the king recognizes the crucial role she plays in garnering support for the royal family as well. This campaign couldn't have come at a better time, as the firm's popularity has recently declined. The background behind Princess Kate's childhood mark that corresponds to Prince William's Harry Potter scar. Kate Middleton is renowned and envied for her always flawless and bouncy brunette locks. However, besides generating positive press for her signature blow-wave hairstyle, her hair serves another purpose. According to the Daily Mail, it conceals a visible scar from a childhood accident on her head. Interestingly, this is a trait she shares with her husband, Prince William, who also has a prominent scar on the left side of his skull. A private black tie dinner at Clarence House marked the first solo royal engagement of the Princess of Wales, where the 7.6-centimeter scar was publicly revealed. Representing King Charles at the event, she wore a vintage silver evening gown with a beaded halter neck. The princess had her hair half up and half down, inadvertently exposing the scar on her left temple. A spokesperson for the royal family stated that the scar was the result of surgery she underwent as a child. The official statement mentioned that the scar was related to a childhood operation, but the details of the procedure were kept private. Royal insiders noted that it was a significant operation but provided no further details. According to John Skerr, a consultant surgeon at Lister Hospital in London, the scar is unlikely to have been caused by a tumor. It is highly unlikely that she had a major medical issue, and if anything, it could be attributed to the removal of a birthmark known as an arteriovenous malformation. Given its size, it is surprising that it has not received much attention before. Prince William, Kate's husband, has a similar scar on his head, which he humorously refers to as his Harry Potter scar. The imperfection becomes more noticeable and prominent when he engages in physical activities. It is believed to have resulted from a golfing accident. According to Hello magazine, the prince allegedly sustained the injury in 1991 while playing golf with his friends at his high school in the Wokingham area. At the age of 8, he was rushed to London's Great Ormond Street Hospital for surgery on his fractured skull. In 2009, William recalled the incident while being interviewed for CBBC's Newsround by a 10-year-old cancer patient named Alice. When asked about the scar, he pointed to his head and said, "That was for my Harry Potter scar, as I call it, just here. I refer to it as such because it occasionally emits a luminous effect, and although some individuals are able to perceive it, others remain entirely unaware of its presence. I got whacked by a golf club when playing golf with a friend. Yeah, we were on a putting green when suddenly a 7-iron appeared out of nowhere and hit me in the head. I ended up in hospital, but it was nothing compared to how often you've been in hospital," he said to Alice. Thank you for watching this video.